Once they submit their information, you won half the battle. The other half of that battle is getting these people to talk to a sales rep and converting and buying a product. The most important thing that I want all you guys to know is that you will not succeed in the process of trying to convert somebody into a client after generating that prospect if you have not built a follow-up system. The number one thing that I need you to do right now is build a follow-up system. The game begins, this is Facebook right here, right? This is a Facebook ad. So let's look at that journey. The Facebook ad is the beginning of that journey. This is a prospect right here. Let's put them on the journey. A Facebook or Instagram ad, same thing, same company. They see problem-solving ad. We're going to help you solve this problem. We're going to give you a free evaluation. They say, that's interesting. We got to make sure the experience motivates that person to get in. So Facebook ad, and from that Facebook ad, that's step one, number one, we have something called a lead ad. Again, lead ad right now is great. Why is it so good? Because it's still inside Facebook. Facebook is able to share that data with us. iOS is not going to block them from that. Great, Facebook. So on that form, you need to have the message in there to say exactly what they're going to get once they submit that form. And we're going to have phone number and email extraction here. Now, the way that Emilio has it set up, this is the end of the journey right here. At this point, we end the journey. And Emilio's like, I need to lower the cost of per lead because I'm putting these people on a sheet. They go into a Google sheet. And now the sales team is calling them and trying to get them to close. That's not good enough. This right here, Emilio, is where you become a marketer. At this point right here, you differentiate yourself from the rest of the world. Why? Because at the moment that they give you their phone number and their email, that's where you step in with the process of nurturing these guys until they actually become your customer. So what you're missing here, which I ask you over and over again, what happens after they submit the information? And you're like, well, they go to a thank you page. What happens after they submit their information? Well, we invite them to the website. Emilio, what happens after they submit their information? What happens exactly afterwards? Once they submit their information, you won half the battle. The other half of that battle is getting these people to talk to a sales rep and converting and buying a product from these guys that are going to help them solve a problem. So now over here, you have to have SMS systems. You have to have email systems. You ideally have even Messenger, WhatsApp systems. This is where the game begins. This is not where the game ends. Do you want to increase the result for these people? Make sure you're building that out. The moment that they come in and they submit their information, immediately, not 2 hours later, instantly, they should be getting a text message. And that text message should say, I want to thank you so much for trusting in our organization. We're here to help you. Our sales rep are going to be contacting you shortly because we really want to take your problem and put it under your control. Hey, in the meantime, while we reach out to you, here's a video of one of our patients and what they got through with our program, what they can handle with our program. Go and check that out. And hey, check out our company statement to see how we're going to be able to help you. Boom, immediately, instant experience. And you're like, oh, wow, I think I didn't make a mistake. I submitted the information to the right people. So an SMS needs to be instant. An email line needs to be instant. They need to be put on a nurture sequence. Repetition of the message is key. People seeing a message of a testimonial, company statement, products offered, people's reviews, content, valuable content, tips to continue handling things, introduction into your own social media channels, presentation like, hey, here's my YouTube channel, go and subscribe and get connected, follow me on YouTube over here. Show people that you're alive. Show people that they didn't make a mistake. by providing you with their contact information, which is a very private piece of information. You got to nurture on emails, you got to nurture on SMS, and you got to follow up, and you got to have an automated system. As an agency, this is our job. It doesn't end here. It begins here. And your job is to get that set up so we actually have that. If the client is not paying for that, our job is to educate the client that this needs to be done, or else they're not going to get the results they're looking for. It is our job to become the marketing doctors. They came to us to resolve a marketing problem. We need to resolve that problem for them. It's not up to them to resolve it. It's up to us to resolve it. Their job is to handle the manual. That's not our job. In the marketing side of things, we don't handle the manual side of things. For example, we have a great example with Natural Slim. Natural Slim, we generate leads, and we handle everything that's automated. Nobody here picks up the phone and talks to any of these clients. We never do. They handle that. They have the follow-up systems. They have the sales process in place. They are closing those sales. Every time people call, they have a very high conversion rate. They have all that thing down cold. That's not our responsibility. We don't get paid to handle that part. So it's a combination of this world is AGM. That's AGM. That's attention-grabbing media. And if you don't work on this follow-up system, Emilio, and I know we all have this weakness, so I'm telling all of you guys, that's why I wanted, we don't do this well enough. If we don't work on this AGM system, they're not going to be able to perform as well over here. What we do over here in Natural Slim, which is really ninja, we do a lot. In this entire world of automation, ends up giving them more qualified people to talk to. The phone rings more because of what we do over here. So you got to make sure that you incorporate all of this. A Facebook lead is not the end. It's only the beginning. And it's your job to get these guys interested in your brand and in your message so you can actually get these people converted into potential clients. So whatever the case may be, Emilio, this is your focus right now. From Facebook, giving you phone number, giving you email, to paying for something, that's a big jump. And that road needs to be traveled, and you need to create it and nurture it.